Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where or when you're watching. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Deacon, Deacon Gene. And it's Friday. Yeah, Deacon, what are you doing on again on a Friday? Well, several reasons today. First of all, it's birthday weekend. Yeah, that's right. We're kicking off the birthday celebration for the weekend. It's me on Sunday. So, yeah, I got all three masses at St. John's, 5 o'clock Saturday, 8 and 10 on Sunday. So if you're in the San Marcos area, come down, say hello, wish the Deacon happy birthday. What the heck? You know. And the second reason I'm on is because we're all banding together. Everybody knows Jerry Plessy, Shave Dad himself. Well, Jerry's going through some rough times. He's going through a fight against cancer. And we as a community, we're banding together to help him out and to ease the burden a little bit. There is a GoFundMe page set up. The notes are in there. You can still donate. Strike Gold Shave is hosting a raffle for a lot of good prizes. Check it out, strikegoldshave.com. And speaking of Strike Gold Shave, Frank and Monica over at Van Yulay put their minds together to do a fundraiser, soap, splash, and EDP set. And all the proceeds going to Jerry. Everything's going to Jerry for this one. And this is it right here. Built to Fight, Shave Dad, limited edition fundraiser. Available at strikegoldshave.com. The scent, it's a combination of two strong scents, two manly scents, two scents that evoke some childhood memories to me, anyway, and teenage memories to me. One of them is Old Spice. The other, Brute. And that's it. And that's what this smells like. It's a combination. So that's what we're shaving with today. I got my Shave Dad razor loaded with a feather blade. And of course I got the Splash Tiny EDP. I mixed up a lather in my Sharpe shaver bowl using my Erskine brush. Look at that. Ooh. That I won on a giveaway on Shave Dad from Frank. So hats off to Monica, hats off to Frank for putting this together. Go and get you some. Help out a brother who's always been there for everybody else in the community. It's time to, help out a little bit. That's my spiel. Anyway, let's get a little water on the face. Because hydration's important when you're wet shaving. And I've taken care of 2 of the 3 S's already. So let's get to the shave, shall we? And I'll tell you, this combination of Brute and Old Spice, at times, it's the Brute that comes out. It's got the lavenders and the greens and whatnot. And then you can just breathe differently. And you get that Old Spice kick. You never know what's going to pop up, I tell you that. So, let's get to the third S, shall we? For those of you that don't remember, the Shave Dad razor was a collab between Shave Dad, aka Jerry, and Steve over at Alpha Shaving Works. It's an aluminum razor. Nothing wrong with that. It's light, but, it does the job. I'm gonna rinse that off and I want to show you something. There's no blade overhang on that. Look at that bad boy. No blade overhang. If you look on the opposite side there, you might or might not see the Shave Dad logo in there somewhere. Of course, you see the Alpha logo on the base of the handle. I hear from Jerry every so often, I check in with him. He's doing all right. He's tired, His treatments will knock the wind out of you. I know, because I've seen what some of these treatments do. I tell you, cancer sucks. Took my grandfather. Took my mom. Brenda had a little bit on the thyroid. Beat that with some simple surgery. I had a stomach one going on. Fortunately, my doctors caught it very early and treated it and removed it. And thanks be to God, I'm doing all right. Brenda's doing all right. So Jerry, we got your back on this, man. We're fighting with you. Not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna do a second pass. Probably all we're gonna need. Like I said, I got a feather blade in this thing. And I think this is a use 4. So today, what am I doing? I'm going to work. I know you're all saying, why would you do that? It's on your birthday weekend. Well, I'm taking a half a day. But the reason I have to go into the office is because the diocese at the Pastoral Center every day has Mass in the chapel. At noon. And the Mass is live streamed on the diocesan website, austindiocese.org. It's on their Facebook page. And most of the communications people are going to be out doing something today. They asked me to run the live stream, so I'm going to be there. Plenty of glide on this soap, man. Let me just go over that. So this is kind of a 2/3 pass shave. So then Saturday, I've got the 5 o'clock mass. I think we've got plans to go to somebody's birthday party, somebody else. And then 5 o'clock mass. And Sunday, I think we're going in for lunch or dinner or whatever afterwards. And then Monday, we're off. Martin Luther King Day. His actual birthday was the 16th. Is the 16th. I think it was the 16th. Anyway, that's today, I think. Man, civil rights was one thing, but he also did a lot of what Christ told us to do. Feed the hungry, clothe the naked, house the homeless. He followed the gospel message a lot. In a peaceful way. So, hats off to him. Today is also, here in the United States, National Freedom of Religion Day. Not freedom from religion, freedom of religion. So, whatever faith you practice, go practice it today. Why not? Beauty. Beauty, I told you. 2 pass with a little bit of extra stuff. So I got my razor company Never Alone 5 towel. I'm going to do a Frankie dry. Some hands and back. You know me. I'm back so crazy. Always have been. Always will be. And that will not change. I can guarantee you that. And the toss. It's in. Luca did it again. And it's time for the shake that aftershave. Shake that aftershave. Yeah, I'm just opening it. You heard the click. Oh. There's that. The brute pops immediately. But then you get some of that Old Spice scent. Oh, man. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. And the tape around here so it doesn't leak. Let's give it a little spritz on the wrist. And that's it. Wonderful shave. And that's our shave for today. Supporting our brother Jerry built to fight, go grab some. This is definitely
approved.
That's our shave for today. Shaving's not one of the most exhilarating parts of your day. You may be doing something wrong. As always, be good to yourselves and to each other. Have a great weekend and smooth shaves. Ciao for now. Gentlemen, if you please.
End of the day, you got it, man. Thanks to the shade.